The art of effortless action. Why your struggle is blocking your success. The prologue. The cult of the grind. Look at the world around you. We are living in a fever dream of more. More hustle. More hours. More grind. More noise. We've been conditioned, especially here in the West, to believe that the value of a man is measured by the depth of his exhaustion. We wear our burnout like a crown. We brag about how little we sleep, how much we sacrifice, and how hard we are crushing it. But look closer. Look at the eyes of the people in the subway in New York, or the faces in the traffic in LA. Are they crushing it, or are they being crushed? We have become a society of white. We are holding onto our lives so tightly that our knuckles are turning white, our hearts are turning cold, and our souls are gasping for air. We think that if we let go even for a second, the whole deck of cards will fall. We think that success is a wall that we have to break our heads against until it finally gives way. But I'm here to tell you that there is a different way. Aha. Way. A way that doesn't require you to trade your soul for a paycheck or your peace for a promotion. It is an ancient secret that the modern world has tried to bury because a peaceful man is harder to manipulate than a desperate one. Today, on The Spoken Soul, we are pulling back the veil. We are talking about the art of effortless action. I'm going to show you why your struggle is actually the very thing blocking your success. The anatomy of force. The ego's illusion. Why do we struggle? Why does life feel like an uphill battle? It's because of the ego. The ego is a tiny, terrified part of your mind that thinks it's in charge of the universe. The ego believes in force. It believes that the only way to get anything done is to push, to shove, and to manipulate. The ego is the little general inside your head, constantly barking orders, constantly telling you that if you aren't stressed, you aren't trying. But force is a finite resource. When you use force, you are burning your own internal fuel. That's why you're tired. That's why you're irritable. You're trying to move a mountain using only your own muscles. Now, contrast force with power. Force is a scream. Power is a whisper. Force is a wave crashing against a cliff. Power is the ocean itself, moving an entire continent without breaking a sweat. Think about the natural world. Does a tree try to grow? Does the sun strive to shine? Does the earth work hard to rotate? No. They follow a deep, underlying rhythm. They exist in a state of dynamic ease. They do exactly what they were designed to do, and they do it without tension. The secret of effortless action is realizing that you are not the source of the power. You are the channel for it. When you try to make things happen, you create friction, and friction creates heat, and heat eventually burns the machine out. But when you align yourself with the current of the soul, you aren't the one doing the rowing anymore. You've caught the wind. And when you catch the wind, you move faster than the man rowing with all his might. Yet you are the one who is at rest. The master's secret. Action without attachment. Have you ever been so deep in a task that you lost track of time? Maybe you were painting, or coding, or playing an instrument, or even just having a deep conversation. In those moments, you disappeared. There was no, I am doing this. There was just the doing. The dancer became the dance. That is effortless action. The reason that moment felt so good is because your ego stepped out of the way. You stopped trying to be good, and you just were. The master of life lives in that state constantly. He performs his duty. He does his work. He builds his empire boot. He does it without attachment. See, the struggle comes from being attached to a specific result at a specific time. You want the deal to close this Friday? You want the person to love you now. You want the body to change in 3 weeks. That attachment creates tension, and that tension creates a blockage in your creative energy. Imagine an archer. If the archer is thinking about the gold medal, or what the crowd will say, or the money he'll win. His hand will shake. The bow will be tight. He'll miss the target. But if the archer cares only about the shootif, he is at peace with the arrow. His hand is steady, his mind is clear, and the arrow finds the center effortlessly. You are missing your targets because you are looking at the prize instead of the path. Effortless action means doing the work with 100% of your heart, but 0% of your anxiety. You do the work because it is your nature to do it, not because you are trying to bribe the universe into giving you a reward. The 3 pillars of alignment. How do we apply this in the middle of a heist life? Although we stay effortless when the boss is yelling, the bills are due, and the world is falling apart. It comes down to 3 pillars. 1. The pillar of surrender, not submission in the US. Surrender is a dirty word. We think it means giving up. We think it means being a doormat. But in the spoken soul, surrender is the highest form of strategy. Surrender means accepting the reality of the present moment without internal protest. If it's raining, you don't stand in the yard and scream at the sky. You get an umbrella. When you stop fighting what is, you suddenly have a massive amount of energy available to deal with what to do next. 2. The pillar of non-resistance. Stop trying to kick down doors that are clearly locked. We spend years of our lives trying to force people to change, or trying to force businesses to work that were never meant for us. Holy friction is a gift. It's the universe's way of saying, not this way, son. Effortless action means being fluid. It finds a new way around. It stays true to its destination, but it's flexible about its route. 3. The pillar of the internal Sabbath. You cannot be effortless if your nervous system is fried. You have to cultivate a center of silence. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, or just walking in the woods, you must have a place where the world cannot touch you. If your internal house is in order, the external storm doesn't matter. You can move through a chaotic city with a heart that is as still as a mountain lake. From that stillness, every action you take is precise, powerful, and effortless. The solution, the shift from hustle to harmony. Here's your roadmap for the next 7 days. If you want to break the cycle of burnout, you must move from hustle to harmony. Step 1. Monitor the clench. Throughout the day, ask yourself, am I forcing this? If you feel tension in your shoulders or heat in your chest, stop. Take 3 breaths. Soften your body. Then proceed. Hold your vision clearly in your mind. But stop trying to figure out every single step of the journey. Do the next right thing that is right in front of you. That's it. Just the next right thing. The path will reveal itself as you walk it. Step 3. Affirm the flow. Every morning, declare your alignment. Say it out loud. I am a channel for the power of the divine. I move with grace. I act with ease. I trust the current of my life. When you make this shift, people will notice. They'll ask you, how are you getting so much done while staying so calm? They'll think you have a secret. Your secret is that you've stopped trying to be the engine, and you've started being the sail. My brothers and sisters, life was never meant to be a sentence of hard labor. You were not created to be a cog in a machine, grinding yourself into dust for a world that doesn't even know your name. You are a masterpiece in progress, and the best work is always done with a light touch. Denzel Washington once said, true desire in the heart for anything good is goddess. Proof to you sent beforehand to indicate that it is yours already. If it's already yours, why are you screaming? If it's already yours, why are you desperate? If the desire is there, and the work is there, the result is inevitable. You don't have to force the fruit to grow. You just have to tend to the roots and trust the season. Stop the struggle. Drop the heavy weights you were never meant to carry. Step into the river of your own soul and let it take you where you were always meant to go. If this message reached your heart today, hit that like button. Share this with someone who is currently drowning in the grind. Let's help each other wake up. Subscribe to The Spoken Soul. We don't just talk, we listen to the silence beneath the noise. Tell me in the comments below, what is one area of your life where you're ready to trade force for flow? Let's hold space for each other's transformation. This is The Spoken Soul. Stay sovereign, stay soulful, stay in the flow.